Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing really well. So I was just watching YouTube this morning and Alex over at the Bookubus, I'll have all of her stuff linked down below, announced that she is hosting a read and watchathon that spans just over a weekend in the month of June. So this is the Scary Sleepover Weekend Read and Watchathon, which is going to be taking place between June 24th and 26th. So just over a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I decided that I wasn't going to be taking part in a whole lot of readathons just because I've been super slumpy lately. So I've been doing a lot of mood reading, of course, but this sounded so good. And Alex was talking about how she's been very nostalgic for sleepovers back in the day. And I'm always nostalgic for things from my childhood, sleepovers being one of them. I used to love having sleepovers or going to them and having the pizza and the popcorn and telling all the scary stories and the scary movies and trying just to, you know, scare the crap out of each other. So I was always kind of the chief scary story officer at sleepovers because I always had the best ghost stories. So as soon as Alex said that she was doing this, I jumped right on the bandwagon. So I'll have the video announcement linked down below. It'll have all of the prompts and what she's doing for each one of the prompts. So I thought I would jump right on the bandwagon and I'll share the prompts with you guys as well and what I'm planning on doing over that weekend. So prompt number 1 is Pyjamas, read a cozy book. So I thought this would be a great opportunity, and of course cozy means whatever is cozy for you. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to read or start my Goosebumps reread. So I'm going to start with Goosebumps number 1, which is Welcome to Dead House. And of course, all of the books that I'm going to be reading over this weekend are going to be super short, super easy. So I thought this would be awesome. Goosebumps is very cozy. It's something that I definitely probably would have packed in my bag and taken to a sleepover because I was always the first one to wake up. So always the first one to go to sleep, always the first one to wake up. So I usually always had a book with me so I could wait for the other girls to get out of bed. So Welcome to Dead House is one of my favorite Goosebumps from when I was a kid. I can't remember a whole lot from the story, but it does stick out that I used to take this book everywhere and that I reread it several times. So I thought, you know, let's pick up a Goosebumps for this one. That's definitely cozy, right? Prompt number 2 is Popcorn, read a popcorn book. And what she means by that is something that's light and airy. So again, I've picked a short little book, and this one is one that I got in a recent book haul from Spooky Sellables. I'll have her Etsy shop linked down below. And this one is super duper short as well. And it's basically about this boy who befriends a vampire in Ottawa. So I'm really here for all of the cheese. It's going to be light and airy, nothing too heavy, nothing too gory, and super short. And prompt number 3 is Spooky Stories, read a supernatural story. So just keeping with the whole theme of being the chief spooky story officer when I was at all of my sleepovers, I thought it would be great to incorporate just a short little spooky story anthology. So this is The Scariest Stories You've Ever Heard, part 2. And the cover on this book always creeped me out when I was a kid. Always. I had this book when I was a child. This is not my original copy. It's one that I purchased recently. But it scared the crap out of me, this spooky old lady on the front cover, and I loved this. I loved this little anthology. So definitely a lot of nostalgia looped into this. I mean, we got a Goosebumps, we've got a cheesy YA with the vampires from Ottawa, and a book that I've been looking for a long time, picked it up recently, and I'm so excited to read the spooky stories in that one. So prompt number 4 is Truth or Dare, watch a horror film from the decade you were born. So my birthday is coming up in July. I was born in 1982, and one of my favorite movies from the year that I was born was Poltergeist, which came out in June of 1982. So another scary story, sort of supernatural vibes movie, one that is an all-time favorite of mine. And of course, since it came out 40 years ago this month, this definitely works into this prompt, and I'm so excited to rewatch this one. It's one that I've watched at least 100 times, but I enjoy it every single time. And the last prompt number 5, is pillow fight, watch a slasher film. So I chose Sleepaway Camp, which is from 1983, and it doesn't have to do with a sleepover, but it has to do with, you know, a camp for girls. So I thought this would tie right in with the theme, and really super excited to watch this one. I've never seen the full movie from beginning to end. I do remember some parts of it, but it's been a long time. So I'm super excited for this read and watch-a-thon. Nice short books, you know, I should be able to read them no problem, even if I am in a little bit of a slump. The movies are great. They're, you know, cheesy and 80s slasher, 80s horror, which is awesome. And of course, I'm going to be vlogging the whole weekend, so we'll do a wrap up at the end of June for this one. So again, this is the Scary Sleepover Weekend Read and Watch-a-thon, which is being hosted by Alex over at the Bookubus. Again, I'll have her original video for this linked down below, and go out and check her out on Instagram as well if you decide that you're going to take a part in the readathon. I believe she has a hashtag for it as well. So I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are going to take part as well. Please, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, leave me a question or a comment down below, because you know I love chatting with you guys. But until next time, stay spooky everybody. Bye.